Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing and Tool Reviews. In this video, I'm gonna have my first experience with Dox diesel filters. Let's do it. So Dox Diesel is exactly that. They specialize in diesel trucks or diesel engines, and they sell filters. So you have engine oil filter, fuel filter, air filter, cabin filter. They also sell oils and stuff like that. This kit here I bought. It was $78 on their website plus shipping. If you get over $100, it's free shipping, but I paid $78. I think it was like $12 to ship it, so we'll just say $90 is what I paid for all the filters for my truck. I've never done this before. Normally I buy all my filters individually. Well, that actually adds up over time, and I did print out an advanced auto parts sheet to show you if I was to buy all these filters, what it would cost. So if I buy all these filters at Advanced Auto Parts, now that's not from the dealer. If you buy OE filters, you're gonna be probably $200 just for filters at least, because I know the fuel filter is like $50 or $60 alone. If I go to Advanced Auto Parts on their website, it's $120 for these filters. And they are individually. Oil filter, $9.99. Fuel filter, $59.99. Air filter, $26.99. Oh, she didn't. It's down here. Cabin air filter, I'm not sure what the price was, but it's $120.87. And I got all these for $78. Now, Dox Diesel does say that their filters are made in China. They're pretty upfront about that. Their air filter, engine oil filter, and cabin filter. Their fuel filters are made in Taiwan. And then their USA-made products are their oils and their diesel additives and stuff like that. Like I said, it's my first experience. I've never bought from this company before, but I've seen such good reviews on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. And I've got on their website and read thousands of reviews, you guys, and they're all good reviews. Said the filters all fit great, which is what I'm for. So let's see what's in the box. Okay, let's see how well they package. Everything's kind of just jostled around inside. As you can see, there's really nothing that can get destroyed. Packaging looks really good. So my total was $82.07 is what I paid before. Actually, I'm sorry. You guys, I'm sorry. I said it wrong earlier, so I want to correct that because my wife ordered it for me. She does all the work. My wife was a parts manager at CarQuest in Advance for a long time. So she does stuff like this for me. With shipping, I paid $82.07. So hopefully you guys can see that right there. Shipping was $6.51 for all this stuff. So there you go. So $82 versus $120. There's really no math there for me, in my opinion. So let's just pull them out. Fuel filter, engine oil, cabin, air filter, engine air filter. Ooh, extras. Love extras. Love decals too. Gotta have these. It's cool that they include these. I actually include them in a nice little package. Let's just see what they look like real quick. Dox Diesel, change done right. And then a mechanic with a glove on. He's actually got a glove on and a wrench in his hand. And then Dox Diesel trademark. So 4 decals. That's pretty cool. Gotta love that. Thank you, Dox Diesel, for including that. I think that's awesome. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at like the engine oil filter. And I'm going to show you the ones I take out as I do it. And I'm not going to show you guys me doing the oil changes and stuff. But we'll just take them out and take a look at them. This is a typical oil filter for the 3-liter diesel, which is what my truck is. You got your O-ring up here. Always make sure you lube that. And this is going to be the O-ring for the cap. And yeah, looks just fine. Looks like a normal filter. A lot of you are going to say, but Fab, you always use AMSOIL. I don't use AMSOIL on my truck. I've always used the K&N. But I needed to get everything done this time, all the filters, and I just said, you know what? Instead of going to the store and buying every one of these individually, get home and find out they're not right. These should all be right. These should all fit exactly the way they should, instead of having to go back to the store and say, hey man, you gave me a different filter. This doesn't even look anything like the one I got, because we all know how parts guys are. My wife was never that way. My wife was really good at what she did. So it's easier just to buy it all in one place, and it gets shipped straight to your door. And I think shipping only took like 2 or 3 days. It was fast. This is going to be your fuel filter. This snaps in the bottom, and then it's going to have your O-ring also for the cap for the fuel filter. Now this looks a little bit different than factory. The factory has like a pre-filter or a screen on the outside of it, but I do notice, and I'll show you guys. Now this is a print off, but this is the print off for the CarQuest one. It looks identical. It's a pleated filter just like this one, so that'll be just fine. Cabin air filter. Looks like a normal cabin air filter, and then engine air filter. Like I said, if you buy all this stuff at a dealership, you're going to be close to $200 easily. So everything looks really good. No problems at all there. But their packaging is fantastic. I love a good presentation when you get something, you open a box. This is really good. All looks really like retro, I guess I should say. Very, very nice looking boxes, packaging, you know, the whole 9 yards. One thing I have failed to mention is what the outside of the boxes say, because that's important, because it kind of tells you a little bit about the product. So the cabin air filter, media stops particulates down to 0.001 microns. You know how small that is? That's actually really amazing right there. Manufactured, and it gives you certifications, improves the air quality in your vehicle, eliminates dust, pollen, gases, and other harmful bacteria. So if you have a cabin air filter, it says every 15,000 miles up here, but if you have a cabin filter and you're starting to smell funk in your car, most likely your cabin air filter needs to be replaced. Engine air filter, embossed filter paper, pleats help trap dirt and last longer, designed to maximize filtration, media, surface area. Silicone sealing gaskets ensure a proper seal under harsh conditions. Meets or exceeds OEM warranty requirements. That's important right there. They say every 20,000 miles, top of the box. Engine oil filter meets or exceeds OEM warranty requirements. Rigorously tested for efficiency, capacity, and burst strength. Change your oil filter according to your vehicle's maintenance requirements, so it doesn't give you an actual time on there. And then the last one, once again, meets or exceeds OEM warranty requirements. Rigorously tested. Yep, that's about all it says on this right here. So run at peak efficiency is a premium 3-layer media. Change your fuel filter according to your manufacturer. I like to do mine once a year, being a diesel. Now I have not done mine yet because it was done when I bought the truck at the dealership that I bought it from, and then my fuel pump went out under warranty, and they had to replace the fuel pump, and they went ahead and replaced the fuel filter. But it has been about a year now, so it's time to do my fuel filter. All right, first filter is out. This is the air filter. Now this one actually I could actually go on with still, but since I basically do one oil change a year on my vehicles, I'll just do it at the exact same time. Some people may call that wasteful. I don't really care. The kit is cheap enough that it makes sense. So if you're ever looking at a filter like this, and yes, you can tell by the color it's dirty, obviously, right? But what you want to do, you want to see if you see light through it. And then when you put a light up to it, you actually should see what's trapped inside the filter. As you can see, there are bugs and all kinds of debris, but yes, we can see through it. So I could blow this out and reuse it, but for the price I'm going to pay for the whole kit, it's not worth it. I know every single year I've got my filters. Are they the same thickness? I would say yes. I'd say they're very close. In fact, the docks might just be a little bit deeper right here. But yeah, this one's made in China anyways, wherever this one came from, because this is from when I bought the truck. Okay, our second filter, cabin filter. And as you guys can see, it is definitely dirty. Now this is the air that you breathe. So I always recommend replacing these yearly if you can. You can still see through it. So air's still getting through it, but there's definitely some gunk and stuff in it. Some, you know, whatever bugs and stuff that get in there that gets trapped. This one, whoever put this in, did not put this in correctly. It should not be like this. So that means air was actually getting past that dirty air. But this is the air that you breathe. So you want to make sure that it's good. This looks right, so I can go ahead and take it out of the package. There's my parts lady right there. She just walked in. This is very important. Pay attention to your airflow when you put it in. When you take the old one out, look at your airflow. Like when I took mine out, the airflow was down, which is correct. Make sure you do it right. This is made in China also. So once again, does it really matter? No. But these are identical, other than we got a brand new one, and now we're going to be breathing nice, clean air. So we got the fuel filter out. As you can see, they look completely different. Now I am a little bit concerned at this point because the Dox is taller. Not sure what that's all about, but as I said, this is like a pre-filter on these, and then you have the actual filter media on the inside. I mean, everything else looks right, but I'm not sure how that's going to fit in there. but Doc's says it fits. So when you take this O-ring off right here, pretty easy to do. Grab our new one, which is green. Just gonna roll it on there, just like that. Just make sure it's all the way in the groove. This is going to snap in place down there, and you should actually hear it snap. Nope, I didn't hear it, but as you see, and you can go nowhere, you can lay it upside down. So I'll find out if this works. You guys will find out if it doesn't here in just a second. Okay, so the fuel filter is in. It fit just fine. That thing's actually really tall, so that filter fit in there, no problem at all. It's torqued down. We've already run the fuel pump to prime it. It is ready to go, so that big, tall filter does fit in there, which kind of tells me maybe when that thing's full, you may be getting some fuel that's not filtered. That's just my thinking. I'm not an engineer. I don't know, but it works. Okay, so we are on to the last filter, and honestly, the most crucial. All the other filters, for the most part, can fail, and you'll be fine. You can replace them, and you can usually go about your day. If this one fails, you're in big trouble. These filters look identical, as you guys can see, side by side. Obviously, mine is a diesel, so it's going to look terribly dirty. No matter what you do with diesels, they are dirty engines. But yeah, they look good, and that's all that matters. Even the taper on the top looks identical. I've cleaned this up. As you can see, the O-ring looks way better. I clean the inside, and I always clean the outside. We're just going to take this O-ring off. Just like that. Okay. We're going to put the new one on. And they just kind of stretch over. What I like to do is I like to hold. Oops, don't want to do that. I like to hold it and then work my way around and then push it down. And make sure it's in that groove right there. Pull it down into that groove and make sure it's all the way around, because I have seen people put it up here. I've actually seen people put it down here. That's a bad day. Then this is going to go in. It's going to snap in like that. Okay. It's not going to go anywhere. So I basically just take the nice, fresh, clean oil. Now, I was a mechanic for over 20 years. I've worked with other mechanics that just take the oil off the old filter cartridge and use it. I like to use clean oil, brand new oil. Just get it on the end of my finger with my gloves on. Just get it around there and get it around here. I'm driving it. Oil pressure looks good. We're just now taking off. That's about normal. So oil filter is working just like it should. Good oil pressure. All right, so I'm impressed. And the cool thing about this kit is it gets delivered to my door. I don't have to go and shop for it and get sold the wrong parts. I have to take them back, get the right part. It is sent to my door. If you go on Doc's Diesel's website, and I'll put a link in the description of the video where you can find it. Once again, I paid for these. They did not reach out to me at all. It's just something I've been looking at. When you go on their website, they have complete kits. You can buy just one oil filter. You can buy 3 oil filters. You can buy the entire kit like this. You can buy the entire kit like this with oil. They have so many different combinations, and it's all diesels. So your Duramax, your Power Stroke, your Cummins, your Eco Diesel, they have everything that you need. And when you get your kit, you get done, and like I'm sitting here looking at my truck, I'm like, man, I'm good for a while. I mean, I know that all my filters are good. I know my oil's good now. Fuel filter's good. Cabin air filter, I'm breathing clean air again. And the engine air filter, once again, yes, I could have reused it, because people are going to say that, yes. That engine air filter had 14,000 miles on it. So it's worth replacing, especially since it comes in the kit for the price of only $80-some shipped to my door. You cannot beat that. The quality's good. I did mean to mention to you guys, they said all their filters were made in China, which the boxes do say that, except for their fuel filters. And the fuel filter does say right here, made in Taiwan, printed in the United States of America. I love their packaging. Presentation is key. I just think all around, and some decals. You can always use decals. That adds extra horsepower to the vehicle. This is awesome. This is a great thing. I will be buying these from now on. Obviously, I don't know how good the oil filter is going to hold up in the fuel filter until I run it, but they look fine. They look great. They look like high quality pieces to me. And you know, I do once a year oil changes. Maybe when I do my next oil change, we'll get the camera back out and we'll say, okay, it's been a year since we did this oil change and this is how many miles we put on it. Let's see what these filters look like. So yeah, awesome kit. Doc's Diesel, good job. All the filters fit exactly the way that they should have. Super impressed for the price. You cannot beat it, and it's going to cost you a lot more money if you go to the dealership or if you go to a local parts store. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and checking it out. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Join the Fab family. We'd love to have you. We'll see you in the next video.